What the hell?
Well, a woman wrote on her blog, and now it's been picked up by different news sites, that it's been 5 years since she last washed her hair with shampoo. So what do y'all think?
I would be afraid of the smell of what your hair would smell like
and oiliness
after that long and without any shampoo.
So the smell, oiliness, and dull.
Well, let's ask her. She happens to be joining us. Please welcome Jackie to the show.
And Jackie,
Nice hair.
looks pretty and shiny.
And full.
Right?
But
Jackie, your hair looks great.
Jackie, I have to do a whiff test. I have to. Because everybody at home is going to ask me, what did it smell? Let's see. You know what it smells like?
Are you being polite?
Well, her hair just smells like it hasn't been washed, but it doesn't smell like it hasn't been washed in 5 years.
So, Jackie, why? Why did you decide, and are you going for, what's the end point, or why did you decide to do this?
I write a blog, and 2 years ago, I posted on there that I hadn't washed my hair in 3 years. And I, about 5 years ago, started getting interested in examining the products that I use on myself, I use on my family, and we use in our house. The average American woman puts how many chemicals on herself in a day? How many do you think? 515. That's how many chemicals the average woman puts on her body in a day. So reading facts like that made me concerned, and I decided to examine my own practices, and I started using baking soda and vinegar as an alternative to shampoo and conditioner. And I found that it worked all right, but after a while my hair started to go back and forth between greasy and dry. So now what I do, and I've been doing this for several years, is I rinse my hair with water a couple times a week. I scrub my scalp really well, and then a couple times a month I will use baking soda mixed in a little bit of water, and I will use that. The baking soda gets rid of smells, and I'm more concerned about the chemicals and the unintended consequences that those will have on my body and my child and the planet.
So many of us wash our hair. Sometimes we'll just say, well, it's time to wash my hair. It's got a funny odor to it. Do you wear anything for scent or any essential oils?
I will use essential oils occasionally. I'm not, people don't like stick their nose in my hair normally, so I didn't know what it doesn't smell to me, it doesn't smell to my family, it doesn't smell to my friends. So I don't have that shampoo smell,
right?
But to me, after being away from those chemicals for so long, that actually smells toxic to me. My nose reacts violently to those kinds of chemicals.
And I love the idea of what you're doing, because shampoo didn't exist 500 years ago. 515 chemicals didn't exist 500 years ago. But we've never really discussed whether or not it is bad for you to not use shampoo, or maybe good for you. And to help us figure this out, we actually have invited dermatologist Dr. Ava Shamban to our show. So Jackie, how do you feel about getting a good hair and scalp exam using something called a proscope? You can really look at your scalp and see if this has been beneficial or not, and also just talk about whether or not this is something other people should consider.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Come up here.
Okay.
And so Dr. Shamban joins us, and you would agree with me, Dr. Shamban, that what Jackie is doing, when you really sit down and think about it, it's not that crazy of a concept, because again, as far as I know, when human beings first came of being, there was no shampoo, right?
That's exactly right. There was a time when there was no shampoo. And as it turns out, our skin is designed to naturally cleanse itself. It exfoliates, your cells just fall off, and your skin produces sebum, which is a natural moisturizer. So one of the best things that you can do for your hair is to brush it.
So let's take a look, and while we're taking a look with the proscope, we can talk about some of the benefits of potentially doing what Jackie does.
Using the proscope, which is a microscope, we can magnify up to 100 times and take a look at Jackie's scalp. And so what we can see here is you can see the hair follicles. There's no redness, there's no sign of irritation. That little flakiness that you see there, those are skin cells that are naturally exfoliating off. So maybe you need to brush it a little bit more, or really use your finger to scrub your scalp when you're using the water or the baking soda. But I think it's kind of something I might even want to try. I'm just going to give it a little. Yeah, it just smells like sebum. Your hair smells just like normal oil.
That's what I would say. Is it
doesn't have that fragrance.
Very natural.
So
we have to go to break, but Dr. Shamban, for someone who wants to be moderate about this, is there a really nice happy medium, acknowledging that we probably over shampoo?
Well, shampooing less frequently, so maybe twice a week, depending on your hair, or really using a brush at night to move that oil, your natural oils through. Using a little bit of natural oil, such as coconut oil, as I love smelling like the beach myself, and olive oil, if you want to smell a little bit like Italy, that can work too.
Ooh, I like that.
But I don't know, a couple times a week is plenty, and look for shampoos that have fewer ingredients.
Jackie, thank you for being so brave and sharing your story.